I used to love visiting her when me and James were little. Even though we were both really scared of Grandad, it was okay because she was so lovely and she made up for it, you know. Once I accidentally knocked some papers off his desk and he shouted, "What are you doing?" I darted out of that room so fast, straight into her arms, because she made me feel safe, you know, and she never got angry with us. I don't know if she's ever told you this, but I used to sneak into her bedroom to smell her perfume because I loved it that much. She caught me in there once. I was so embarrassed. I remember my face feeling really hot because I'd gone bright red. She didn't mind me being in there though. She dotted some on my wrist and it was just a tiny bit. She said, "A little bit goes a long way." And she was right because just that tiny drop was so pungent, I don't think I stopped smelling my wrist all day. She hasn't worn that perfume in ages, has she? I guess she doesn't care enough to wear it anymore. But it's funny because I can still smell it in my head, you know? I remember exactly what it smelled like. It was her scent. And when she's gone and I think about her, that's the one I want to imagine. That's the one I want to associate with her. I don't want to remember the booze on her breath after she just looked me in the eye and told me she hadn't had any. I don't want to remember peeling her off the floor at 3 o'clock in the morning after a drunken fall, or her sunken cheeks because she'd rather get drunk than eat food. I don't want the bad memories to taint or overtake the good ones. I don't want to just be left with bad memories. I used to think, surely there'll be more good things to look back on than bad. But I don't know about that anymore. When she moved in with us, I was happy because I wanted to get closer to her, you know? But I think over the years, I've just gotten too close and I've seen a side of her that I really don't think I should have seen. You know what's awful? She hugged me yesterday, properly squeezed me and kissed me on the cheek, and I just tensed up. I didn't wrap my arms around her. Didn't want to hug her. I don't want to remember her feeling like that, Mum. I want to remember her feeling warm and soft. I don't want to feel the bones through her skin. It scares me to look at her sometimes. She's so frail. And I hate it. I hate it because I don't feel sorry for her anymore. I know, it's awful. I should, shouldn't I? I should feel sorry for her. I know I should, but honestly, I don't have any love left for her, Mum. And it makes me feel so fucking guilty. It makes me feel like such a bad person. How can I not love my own grandmother? The only way I can look myself in the mirror at the moment is by reminding myself that right now, this version of her, it's not her, it's someone else. Someone who's made your life a misery for the last 5 years and doesn't seem to give a shit. I don't understand. Why does this happen to people? How can someone so selfless become so selfish? Why is it that we have to watch people we love deteriorate and become people they're not? I'm sorry I didn't hug her, Mum. You don't think I'm a bad person, do you? Please tell me I'm not a bad person.